Let's wait for you guys to join. We are live. Welcome to my live today. And by the way, my name is Joel underscore Mugisha. Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. Let's wait for you to join, for people to join the live stream. Yeah, man. My name is Joel Mugisha. I'm a YouTuber from Kigali, Rwanda. Currently traveling in Kenya. So if you're just joining this live, kindly like and tell me where you were watching from. Yeah, man. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's chat. Let's catch up. Gracie D. Hi, Grace. How are you? Where are you watching from? Tell me where you're watching me from, Gracie D. Hi, how are you? Yeah, this is Gracie D. We've been doing videos with her around Nairobi. She's been showing me around her city. And yeah, we've been hanging out a lot together, doing some videos and enjoying, these streets of Nairobi, even though it's not been easy. Yeah, Gracie can tell us it's not been easy actually to do videos in Nairobi because of the protests and people are protesting because of high taxation and yeah, but still we've managed to give you guys a little bit of content. So we've been with Gracie D doing some content in the streets of Nairobi. Gracie D says the outskirts of Nairobi, Kenya, along Thika Road. Wow, that's amazing, Gracie. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I can see we are 3 of us in the live stream. I don't know who is the third person or the other person. Kindly tell me where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Happy Independence Day to Jamaica. Today is the Independence Day of Jamaica on the 6th of August, to be exact, actually. And I've done a video dedicated to celebrating the Independence Day of Jamaica on this channel. So you guys, after this live, can go check it out. You can go check it out because it's been an amazing video. It's an amazing video. We had a great time. We were with Gracie D actually, and we enjoyed some Jamaican cuisine and enjoyed the culture and everything. And also I'm dedicating this live also to live stream to celebrate the Jamaican independence because they are my biggest supporters on this channel. So you can see, like, for example, guys, look at this, man. I am a YouTuber from Rwanda, but I have a bracelet from, okay, this one is from Kenya. As you can see, this is a Kenyan bracelet. This is a Jamaican bracelet. Why do I have Kenya and Jamaica and I don't have Rwanda yet? And I'm a YouTuber from Rwanda. This one you can see here is a bracelet that was given to me when I went to the party in Nyabohanse for Ayamara Villa launching. So this one is what I was given there. I have a bracelet from Kenya because I opened my YouTube channel in Kenya actually. This is where the journey began. And I have a Jamaican bracelet because Jamaica has been my biggest support on this platform, bigger actually than all of my fellow Africans. So big up yourself, Jamaica. One love. Happy Independence Day to you. We love you from Mother Africa right here. So I enjoy actually, I enjoy a lot actually, a lot of culture about Jamaica. So I like Jamaica a lot. I love Jamaica. I used to be interested about Jamaica, but nowadays I'm even more and more interested about Jamaica. All right, we have Gracie D there saying like the live stream, guys. If you're just joining, yes, Gracie, she's my moderator. Thank you very much. Hit the like button, guys. Like the live stream if you're just joining. We are waiting for you guys to join so that we can speak about today's topic. Yeah, man. Where is the bracelet? The Rwandan bracelet. Yeah, the Rwandan bracelet is in my heart, Gracie D. It's actually in my heart. I have the bracelet. We were talking about this bracelet, Kenya and Jamaica. I am yet to have the Rwandan bracelet because I know Rwanda is in my blood and in my heart. But maybe soon I'll have the Rwandan bracelet. But I have the Kenyan bracelet because Kenya is where the journey began, my YouTube journey, and Jamaica is my biggest support system. So happy Independence Day to Jamaica. All right. Guys, can you support Mugisha journey and travels through Buy Me Coffee? Yes, please. If you're watching this and you want to super chat, you can super chat on this live stream, but it's always gonna be taxed. But if you want to super chat, or if you want to support me in a way that's gonna be helpful, that's not gonna be heavily taxed, you can use Buy Me Coffee. All right, you can use Buy Me Coffee. So my name is Joel Mugisha. If you're just joining and you don't know who I am, my name is Joel Mugisha, but I go by Joel_Mugisha on YouTube. So my name is Joel, is an English name. It's very simple. Everybody has those names, but Mugisha is a Rwandan name actually, and that name is pretty common in Rwanda. It's also common in Burundi. It's also common in Uganda, actually, in the southern part of Uganda. I can see someone joining. I am Machacha. Joel, hello. Oh, Machacha, how are you, bro? This guy we met in Nyabohanse actually at Ayamara's party last year. How are you, Machacha? How is the YouTube channel, your YouTube journey going? I hope you are the same guy I'm speaking about, Machacha from Nyabohanse. How are you, bro? Where are you watching us from? Are you in Nyabohanse or are you in Nairobi? Yeah, man. We met at Ayamara's party. So big up yourself, Machacha. Big up yourself. So Mugisha is actually a very common name in my language. It means baraka in Swahili. Baraka in Swahili, it means blessing in English. Yeah, man. So Machacha is saying watching from Nairobi. Oh, that's nice, brother. That's nice. Big up yourself, man. How is Nairobi going for you? Because Nairobi has been cold lately, actually. It's been pretty cold and it's been hectic actually doing videos in Nairobi, guys, because we are content creators and most of the time you need the sun actually, because the sun is the best lighting that you can have because it's a natural lighting. So these days, man, Nairobi has been super gloomy because of the cold, man. It's been hectic doing videos. I think Machacha can relate. Machacha, have you been has it been easy for you to do the videos in Nairobi, man? It's been hard, before the cold it was the protest, now the cold came. But regardless, guys, there is no excuse. This is what we have chosen to do. This is what I've chosen to do. So I still bring you content from time to time when the weather is not too bad. So Machacha is saying, watching from Gracie, I'm doing okay. Nairobi is cold, especially in the morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nairobi is super cold, bro. Nairobi is super cold. So if you are out there, the diaspora, watching from the diaspora, and you're thinking about coming to Nairobi, you better not come from anywhere from June to July, man. Those 2 months are the coldest. That is the Nairobi winter. You know, if you're planning to come to Nairobi, Kenya, don't come in July, don't come in June, because it's gonna be gloomy all day. It's gonna be, it's gonna be so cold. And also don't come in April, because April now it's rainy. It's gonna be raining everywhere. It's gonna be muddy everywhere. So the best time to come to Nairobi is actually between January and March, because that's the Nairobi summer. But it's also too hot between that time of the month of the year. January to March, it's very hot. And then April and May cold. It's actually rainy. And then June and July, it's not raining, but it's gloomy and cold, super cold. So you can come either January to March, or you can come anywhere between August and December. That's gonna be the best time to come, actually. Anywhere between August and December, it's gonna be the best time for you to come to Nairobi. Yeah, man. So make sure you check the weather before you travel. So because as a traveler myself, I always make sure to check the weather, man. All these Instagram reels, they sell you a place as being a heaven, beautiful, but if you go at the wrong time of the year, you're not gonna enjoy it, man. You're gonna end up staying most of your stay indoors. Yeah, man. Gracie D, Machacha, that's great to hear. Machacha, man, it's cold, but we soldier on. Yeah, man, that is true, bro. That is true. It's cold, but we have to move on. We have to keep on creating content for you guys. So as I was saying, guys, my name is Joel_Mugisha on this platform. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this live stream. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, so all you have to do is double tap the screen, and that is how you'll be liking the video. Just double tap. You don't have to go out of the video, of the live stream for you to like. Just double tap the screen, and that will be it, man. So I'm a YouTuber from Rwanda. I'm traveling in Kenya currently, guys. I've been in 5 countries so far, all the East African countries, man. I've been in Burundi, I've been in Rwanda, I've been in Uganda, and I've been in Kenya, and I've been in Tanzania. But in Uganda, I've been there, but I haven't documented Uganda yet. So if I'm counting only the countries that I've documented on this channel, it's 4 of those. Yeah, man. So I started, as I was saying, I have a Kenyan bracelet because I started my YouTube channel here in Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, we have amazing content from Nairobi and from all around Kenya. And then from there on, guys, we went to Burundi, one of the least documented countries, in Africa. They always say Burundi is the poorest country in Africa, but I don't believe that, man. Go watch my videos, you'll see, man. To be honest, those guys have better how do I call them? They don't have skyscraper buildings per se, but when it comes to building mansions, man, those guys know how to build mansions. Because the mansions in Burundi, just go watch a video I did where the rich hide in Burundi, in Bujumbura, Burundi. You'll see their mansions are even better than the mansions in Karen here in Runda, because of the way they know how to design the mansions in their architecture. So yeah, man. So yeah, it's called the poorest country in the world, but I don't believe in the Western metric of analyzing things, because they always say Africa is poor. But Africa is not poor, man. When you go to the US, when you go to Western countries, they build their mansions with cardboards. Can you believe that, guys? If you're here and you're from the diaspora, you can tell us, man. Have you ever seen a house of plywood and cardboard? That's how they build it, man. The only concrete stuff on their houses, it's only the foundation. The rest of the stuff, they build it with cardboard and plywood. So every mansion you see in the US, actually a wall like this in Africa, this is hard stone. This is not cardboard, this is not plywood. But if you are in the US, you can punch through this, and because it's cardboard. So here we build our houses in Africa with stone and concrete. So this is different, man. Another thing, in Western countries, man, you don't own your property. In Africa, we own our property. We buy our property in full. But in the West, most of the time you find that people live on credit. So even the house that you're living on, it's not fully yours. You're living in it in credit. But here in Africa, when you're buying a house, you're buying it with cash, bro. There is no credit involved there. If you're buying a car, you're buying it in cash, in full. So yeah, so they might call us poor, but we are not poor. It's just their metric of analyzing things is different. Because I assure you, if there was a pandemic or whatever, if there was another pandemic or anything else that can happen to this world, someone in the villages of Africa will be better off than someone in the cities of the West, because they'll just chill, guys. They'll just chill and plant their own food and eat from their produce. Yeah, man, they'll just chill and eat from their produce, whilst someone in the city will not be able to survive. So I don't know what you call wealth there. Wealth is not just living in a concrete jungle, man. Wealth is all about having self-sustenance. That's how I actually would call that wealth, because many people in Africa have self-sustenance, because you can eat from your produce, you can plant from your lands. If you're there watching this, thank you very much for joining the live. I can see we are 6 of us. Can you kindly tell me where you are from? Thank you very much for joining the live. My name is Joel Mugisha. So, man, yeah, Africa, we are very, very, very wealthy, and it's high time as Africans we don't allow someone from outside to come and tell us who we are. I cannot allow you to come from where you're coming from and tell me I'm poor. That doesn't work, man. It doesn't apply, man. It doesn't apply to me. Just because I don't have a concrete jungle in my city doesn't mean that I'm poor. No way. Just because I don't have skyscrapers in my city doesn't mean I'm poor, man. Wealth is all about self-sustenance, living with the nature, owning your own land, eating from your produce. Many people in the West are even eating inorganic food, GMOs, poison. This is Princess Elaine. Hey Joel, watching from Alabama, USA. Thank you very much for joining, Princess Elaine. This is one of my most actually committed subscribers, and if I'm not wrong, she's also from Jamaica. Happy independence to you, Princess Elaine. I'm dedicating also this live stream to celebrate Jamaica, and because you guys have been the biggest support of my journey on YouTube. I actually started my journey on YouTube last year in July 20th. So this marks 1 year in YouTube, guys, or from doing videos and doing YouTube. So it's been a great journey. from following monetization. It's not been easy, guys. It's been hard, actually. It's been hectic, it's been challenging, but I thank God to the far that I've come. I've been able to monetize this channel. So if you're watching this, anytime you watch this, make sure you don't skip the ads, because that's where we earn from. Yeah, man. So yeah, Grace is saying happy independence to Princess Elaine. Thank you, Grace, for that. Yeah, man. So my name is Joel Mugisha. If you are just joining the live, kindly give it a like. Give it a like, guys. Give it a like. I come from Rwanda, but I was born in Burundi, actually. So I was talking about Burundi, how everybody that goes to Burundi, they just want to label the country as the poorest country in the world, but I disagree with that. I disagree with that. They may not have concrete jungles in Burundi. They may not have skyscrapers in Burundi. Life might be. I'm not saying it's the best country. It has its own challenges, of course, because many of the youth there are unemployed. The government needs to work on that because of corruption and the stuff. But many people in that country are able to survive because many of them own their land. Many of them eat from their produce. Many of them are just there, and they lack nothing. They might lack in material things, but they lack nothing, bro. So if you're there and you want to label Burundi as the poorest country in the world, I suggest you visit that country, or you can check out my very, very first videos on this channel, because that was my first trip. The first trip I ever did was to go to Burundi, and I documented some of the best videos from there, guys. And that's where actually I learned how to film. That's where I learned how to edit, while just discovering and traveling to Burundi, guys. So it's a very beautiful country. It's actually home of the deepest lake in Africa, Lake Tanganyika. So they have the best beaches in that you can find from a lake, and I'm sure you can enjoy going there for a vacation if you are thinking about it. Gracie D is saying, I can't wait to visit Burundi. I have seen your videos and the place looks amazing. I would love to go and showcase it on my channel. Yes, Gracie, I think it will be great for you to go to Burundi, actually, because very few YouTubers go to Burundi, and those who go there are white people who want just to label the country as the poorest country in Africa. So I think it will do you good, actually, to go to Burundi and document it on your channel, because it's a very beautiful country. And if you go to Burundi, be ready to be struck by the heat, because that place is hot, man. It's hot and humid. If you know the weather in Mombasa, because the weather in Mombasa, here in Mombasa, Kenya, or Dar es Salaam, is the same, actually. It's hot and humid. So even in Burundi, it's hot and humid because of the lake, because Lake Tanganyika is such a gigantic lake, guys. It's actually even the second biggest lake in Africa after Lake Victoria, and also it's the deepest. It has a large volume of water, so it's actually hot and humid there. So be prepared, Grace, for some heat. But if you're used to that, I am sure for people like Princess Elaine who come from Jamaica, I think Jamaica has the same type of climate, hot and humidity. You can tell us, Princess Elaine, that you'll survive. But going to Burundi, it's always uncomfortable in the first week, but the second week you get used to it. Yeah, man. It's like going to Mombasa. It's uncomfortable because of the heat and the humidity, but after 1 week you get used to it. Grace is asking, is Burundi landlocked country? Yes, Burundi is a landlocked country, but Lake Tanganyika connects it to, I think, 5 more countries, if not 4 more countries. No, it connects it to DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It connects it to Tanzania. It also connects it to Zambia. So those are 3 countries. So Lake Tanganyika itself, it actually goes into 3 countries, from Burundi to Tanzania to Congo to Zambia. Yeah, man. So, but it's landlocked. It's a landlocked country. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the sea or the ocean, but the nature in that country, the landscapes in that country, man, is beautiful, man. If you want to see that, you can watch my video I did from Bujumbura to Gitega. Gitega is like their government cap. Do you know those guys? They have 2 capital city. Bujumbura is like the economic capital city, and then Gitega is like the government capital city or something of the sort, where government offices are located. So yeah, when you're heading from Bujumbura to Gitega, the landscapes are breathtaking. I wish I had a drone actually when I was traveling there, because I could have shown more with the drone. But yeah, it is what it is. I was still beginning my YouTube journey, so maybe in the future I will go back and do it justice this time. Yeah, man. So yeah, traveling has been challenging, but it's been actually enjoyable, because you get to meet a lot of new people, you get to enjoy different cultures, you get to challenge the stereotypes, because when you are just in your country, when you just stay in your country, we always have these stereotypes, like what we are saying. There's a stereotype about Burundi being the poorest country in the world. People are dying of hunger there. People don't have anything to eat. But it's all false, guys. That is negative Western media news, because that is false, guys. They have a lot of challenges, of course, that the government needs to work on, but people are not dying of hunger in that country. Actually, that country is full of fruits, I'm telling you. They produce a lot of fruits there. So if you're going to Burundi, be sure to enjoy a lot of fruits. I think also because of that climate of hot and humidity, they have lots of palm trees. I think it's one of the only countries in East Africa that produces palm oil, because in Burundi they cook with palm oil. I don't know, Princess Elaine, in Jamaica, do you cook with palm oil? Gracie D, can you tell us if in Kenya you use palm oil? Because I've never seen palm oil in Kenya. Palm oil is the red brown, oil, type of oil, that comes from the palm tree. When you're traveling to the Caribbean, more so Jamaica, when are you traveling to the Caribbean? Oh yeah, I'm traveling to the Caribbean soon if I get the chance, man. I already have a passport. I have a passport actually, so I'm gonna enjoy traveling around the world, and I'm building a YouTube channel that will be able to take me around, the world, by funding itself and funding my travels through my YouTube videos. So when I get the chance, as soon as possible, I'm gonna fly to Jamaica, man. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back soon, because I might actually stay, maybe not necessarily stay in Jamaica for a whole year, but I think I'm gonna travel around the Caribbean island for a whole year, just exploring those places, man. Because I've seen a lot about the Caribbean, how their culture relates to the African culture, and how Jamaican people celebrate Africa. This is one of the reasons we also celebrate you right here in Jamaica. Happy Independence Day, Jamaica. Today is your Independence Day, the day that you are liberated from colonial oppression. So I'm gonna travel there as soon as I can. It's only a question of finances, and also the fact that you actually need a US visa or a Schengen visa to travel to Jamaica. And in order for me to do that with a passport from Africa, it's not easy, man. So I have to build my travel history a little bit by traveling around Africa and maybe Asia, which is a little bit easier to get to, places like India, Philippines, and Malaysia. And then after building my travel history, maybe I can apply for a US visa or a Schengen visa that will be able to take me through Jamaica. So I'm gonna come soon to Jamaica. Princess Elaine says so. Okay, so from August to December, oh my, I was planning my trip for June and July. I'm sorry, Princess Elaine. June and July, it's gonna be gloomy and cold, and I would not have advised you to come to Kenya at that time. But there is a but. The good thing about June and July, it doesn't rain. So even if it's cold and gloomy, it doesn't rain. So I understand that might be the only months maybe you have enough at work. So just make the trip, man. You can come to Nairobi for maybe June, and then July go to Mombasa, because Mombasa is always hot. Actually, Gracie D can tell us Mombasa is always hot. It doesn't matter which time of the year. Mombasa, there is always, the sun is always shining in Mombasa. So if that's the only months you have maybe off work that you can get a vacation for in Africa, please come. Please come. Don't stay because of that. Please come. What I can assure you, it doesn't rain actually. So you can still come. But if you can adjust your trip, you can come maybe anywhere from August to December. Yeah, man. So every country has its own challenges, Gracie D says. So we are glad that now there is YouTubers who show the real image. Yeah, that is true. Every country has its own challenges. You cannot depict or label a country as unsafe because of your own experience. You can be robbed in any country, even in the US, guys. You can go just make a wrong move, a wrong route, and you get robbed. But now that is your personal experience. You can come through an airport in Africa and have a bad experience with the immigration. Especially even in the US, many people going to the US have a bad experience with the immigration officers, but that does not speak for the whole country per se. So you cannot label the whole country as as per that personal experience to be unsafe or to be unclean or to be bad or to be poor. So yeah, man. So every country has its own challenges. That is true, Gracie D. I've seen people buying palm oil from stores. It's quite expensive, so maybe that's why it's not used often. Yeah, I've not seen palm oil in Kenya because I don't think Kenya produces palm oil. And the secret is palm oil is the purest oil that you can use to cook because it doesn't have cholesterol. So I've actually watched a documentary where before this vegetable oil was produced, before that, Europeans used to come to Africa. They used to buy palm oil from Africa. But now, these people, they don't like, taking their money to Africa. So one guy developed vegetable oil. They call it vegetable oil, but it was grease. It was for greasing. It was for lubrication, man. That oil was not meant to be used to cook any meals, man. It used to be for lubrication. The oil that people used to use to cook used to be palm oil, and palm oil is purest. It has zero cholesterol. So they had a propaganda. It's a long documentary about palm oil, and people started using vegetable oil. And look at where we are. Heart attacks everywhere, obesity everywhere. But it's not safe actually. But palm oil is. Palm oil, the olive oil, those are the safest oils that you can use actually. And Grace is saying Princess Elaine, June is quite cold month in July. Yeah. Yes, Mombasa always hot. It rains and doesn't get cold. Yeah, true. In Mombasa, even if it rains, the sun is still shining actually. Princess Elaine, have never visited Africa, but as far as I have seen on videos, Africa is not poor. Bunch of cracks is not poor, bunch of cracks. They keep painting a bad image of Africa. Yeah, man, that is true. They keep on painting this bad image about Africa being poor, Africa being primitive. You know, they think we are still in the days of Shakahola. Not Shakahola. Shakahola is Shaka Zulu. Shakahola is another thing in Kenya. They think we are still in the days of Shaka Zulu. If you guys have seen if you guys have seen this comedy video, movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy from South Africa. They think we still live like that. Dixon Apollo, hello Joel, hello Dixon, man, how are you, man? Where are you watching us from? Can you tell us where you're watching us from? Welcome to the premiere. You can just double tap your screen and that will give me a like for this live stream. Just double tap the screen. That's all you need to do to like this the live stream. Where are you watching us? Dixon Apollo. Grace is saying, Princess Elaine, you sure will love Africa? Yes, I'm sure she's gonna love Africa actually. Princess Elaine, yes, proud Jamaican right here. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love Jamaicans actually. Princess Elaine, can you tell us why? I don't know if it's the same for the whole of the Caribbean islands, but to be honest, I've discovered from watching videos and Africans who've traveled to Jamaica, and also me myself being a YouTuber from Africa. To be honest, guys, Jamaicans are my biggest supporters. It doesn't matter. They might be Jamaicans in the US, Jamaicans in the UK. They are always there supporting what I do. So they are my biggest supporters. Not only me, but Jamaicans support a lot of content creators from Africa. So yeah, can you tell us why is Jamaica proud of Africa and its African roots? Because many Caribbean, I would say Caribbean islands, I'm not sure if every other Caribbean island is the same, but I will say, you know, places like Colombia, you know, places like Venezuela, you know, they don't want to be associated with being they call them gringos. I don't know if it's a bad word or not, forgive me, but I'm not offended of such you know, such labels, because it doesn't make a difference to me, guys. You know, I always believe if you call me a car, I won't be transformed into a car. You know, sleeping, they always say sleeping in a garage doesn't make you a car. So if you call me a dog, doesn't make me a dog. So if you call me a gringo with the expectation to hurt my feelings, man, it doesn't hurt me, because if it hurts me, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel, you know, legitimated in your insults to me. So to me, it doesn't actually make me feel anything, because in my mind, it doesn't matter what you think about me. What matters most for me is what I think about myself. So it doesn't matter how you label me. It's what matters for me is how I view myself, how I perceive myself. So for you guys in the Caribbean, in the US, I know there's a lot of racism there. So it doesn't matter how people want to label you. The most important thing is mentality, how you think about yourself. So you better act in the way that you think, you know. Gracie D say Dixon Apollo, hello, welcome. Yes. It's Noella. Hello, Joel. Hi, it's Noella. Welcome to the live stream. That's my friend. It's Noella. She's traveling in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. I know she's watching us from there, unless she has left. Can you tell us if you're watching still in Addis Ababa, Noella? how is Addis? Is it still cold? Grace is welcoming. It's Noella, and we have Mr. Kibi. Hello, Joel and everyone. Yeah, man, Mr. Kibi. Hello, how are you, bro? We've been doing videos together with Mr. Kibi. I know he's watching from Nairobi. Kindly, please, if you're just joining this live stream, double tap the screen. Just double tap the screen, and that will give us a like. Yeah, man. Double tap the screen, and tell us where you're watching from. Yeah, man. So, Mr. Kibi, welcome to my live stream. We were talking about stereotypes of places and Africa in the most, actually. And as a traveler myself, I don't consider myself a tourist, guys, because I don't travel for leisure or pleasure. I travel for exploration. So I'm a traveler, man. I'm gonna be showing you every actually the two sides of of the coin, because I believe every country has two sides of the coin. Of course, there are going to be some slam videos. It doesn't mean that I want to paint a bad picture about a country. It's just reality, guys. I just want to show you that in this cruel world, there are some people who are not as fortunate as you and I might be, have been. They are still, living in hardships, and just to raise awareness, to show you every different part of the world, how it looks like. So I'm a traveler, I'm a realist. I don't paint a picture. I don't travel to paint a bad picture of a country, but I travel, to show you how places look like. And as I was saying, guys, this journey began exactly 1 year ago. That is when I launched my YouTube channel in Nairobi, Kenya. And my first destination was Bujumbura, Burundi, which we were talking about people stereotyping the country as being the poorest country in Africa, which I disagree with. Been also to Rwanda. Remember, guys, I am actually half Burundian, half Rwandan, because I was born in Burundi. Yeah, man, I was born in Burundi, to Rwandan parents. Like in Rwanda, you guys know the story of Rwanda with the genocide. My parents, they fled to Burundi. I was born there, and we went back to Rwanda when I was about 5 years. So Burundi is my home, actually. I'm half Burundian, half Rwandan. So Burundi is my country also. Rwanda is also my country. Recently, I've been in Rwanda. I made a lot of good videos with my friend from the Philippines that I was hosting in Rwanda. By the way, Princess Elaine, welcome to Rwanda. Let me welcome you in Rwanda. If you ever think of visiting Rwanda, just hit me up. I can, wherever I am, I can make time to show you around, actually. So yeah, welcome to Rwanda, Princess Elaine. Don't just visit Kenya. By the way, let me tell you this secret, Princess Elaine. If you have enough time to travel, you can, instead of just getting a Kenyan visa, there is an option of getting an East African visa. But now, if you get the East African visa from the Kenyan embassy, your port of entry into East Africa has to be Kenya. If you get the East African visa from maybe a Rwandan embassy, your port of entry into East Africa has to be Rwanda. So if you get the East African visa, the embassy of the country that you got the visa from has to be the first country that you arrived in. So from there, Princess Elaine and anybody who's watching, with the East African visa, you can be able to, to visit Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Tanzania. So that's a steal, actually. If you have a lot of time, maybe if you have a month or two, you can even do a week in Kenya, a week in Uganda, a week in Rwanda. Yeah, man. It also, depends on your preference, So instead of just coming to Kenya, you can hit, two birds with one stone and get the East African visa and be able, to visit all these East African countries, because the East Africa has a community or a coalition of the East African community, which includes actually 5 countries: Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, and Tanzania, and Kenya. And recently countries like South Sudan, Somalia, they have been actually applying to join this coalition. And soon in the future, we're gonna have our own currency, just like the EU has their own currency, which is the euros. So I actually applaud East Africa. Did you know, guys, that East African community is the most integrated community in Africa? It's actually more integrated than the ECOWAS. In West Africa, ECOWAS, I think, is from West Africa. Is actually more integrated than I don't know how they call the southern countries coalition. You guys can tell me in the comment section if you remember the name of that. But East African community in Africa is the most integrated, because you can travel within East Africa without any requirement for a visa, which is cool, man, which is very cool. You can be coming from abroad and just opt to apply for an East African visa instead of just one country, and be able to travel to all these countries, man. That is amazing. Yeah, man. So yeah, Mr. Kibi, yeah. So you guys kindly like the live stream, Today is Jamaican Independence. Happy independence to you, Jamaica, and all my Jamaican subscribers, my Jamaican fans, all the Jamaicans who are watching this live stream. Happy Independence Day to you guys. This is a live stream just to celebrate you guys for the support that you give us in Africa as content creators. We also celebrate you the day that you got liberated, because your story is our story. Our story is your story. So yeah, man, you are our brothers from the other part of the world. So happy Independence Day. As you can notice, I'm a Jamaican fan. Yeah, I'm a Jamaican fan, man. And I have actually an exclusive video I did before this live stream. After this live stream, you can go watch it, celebrating Jamaican independence, man. Yeah, man. So guys, I hear that Jamaica has actually it has 7 national heroes, but the most iconic to me as an African is Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is the most iconic, but I know Princess Elaine, you can actually correct me if I'm wrong. Jamaica has 7 national heroes, I think. Yeah, who helped the Jamaican population, or the Jamaican people, to liberate themselves from from oppression and from slavery. So I am actually intrigued about this. The Jamaicans in the live stream, you can tell us, does Jamaica has a president, or does Jamaica has a prime minister? Is Jamaica still under the Queen? Because one thing I know is that the Bahamas, I think the Bahamas is still under the Queen. They only have a prime minister in the Bahamas, so they are still under the Queen. It's like they report back to the UK still. So is Jamaica the same? Is Jamaica still under the UK, or are they still under the Queen, or is Jamaica still a territory of the UK? Please tell us in the comment section. If you are just watching this and you are a Jamaican, let us know, man. Let us know. Yeah, man. So let's talk about the challenges, man. The challenges of this journey of content creation. I can see so many content creators in the live stream, the likes of Noella. I know she's traveling in Ethiopia. The likes of Gracie D. She's also, she's in Nairobi, Kenya, but she's been traveling a lot in Rwanda, in Uganda, in Tanzania. Mr. Kibi, I don't know if you have ever traveled outside of Kenya. Tell us, man, tell us what is the challenges that you are facing in the comment section, because there's so many challenges to this, man. Being a YouTuber is a dream of many, but it's not easy. And this world, you know, there is nothing that is easy in this world, man, and nothing that is easy. So everything in this world is everything that is good doesn't come cheap. You know, traveling around doing YouTube videos all around the world sounds like you know, like fun and all. The best thing to do, but it's not easy. There's so many challenges attached to that, and the biggest challenge that you'll face as a traveling YouTuber, for those people who are doing YouTube, you know, for sit down videos, you don't have to travel, that is okay, because the only challenge you'll face is just maybe buying equipment. But with people who are doing traveling YouTube, like me, and the likes that I can see in the comment section, the likes of Novella, Gracie D, it's not easy, because the biggest challenge is always the financing part, because you cannot just travel anywhere in this world without finances, because you need finances, uh, you need to finance your travels. So how do you get to do that? So my opinion, or my advice to you who is actually watching this, and you're an aspiring YouTuber, or you want to do what I do, I would say it's not easy. If you are working, if you are still working, don't leave your job yet, man. Don't leave your job yet. Just keep on doing your job, and then you can get to travel, maybe on vacation and do videos, or on leave and do videos. Just keep on doing your job until the YouTube channel can get to a point where it can pay you enough for you to leave your job. Because if you leave your job expecting a, you know, a miracle, it's not gonna be easy. It's not a job. It's not gonna be easy for you. You might even end up giving up before even ever starting. So yeah, keep on working if you're working, but do YouTube as a side hustle, or as a part on the side, until the YouTube channel is big enough, you know, to cater for all your travel. For me, I would say I'm a full-time content creator. I'm a full-time YouTuber. You know, from day one. Yeah, man. I chose the hard road. It's not been easy, because I've been a full-time YouTuber from day one, man. From day one, I remember when I started my YouTube channel, I got to 50 subscribers, man, and I took the journey of traveling with just 50 subscribers. I remember I just did one video in Nairobi, and then after getting 50 subscribers, I hit the road and I went to Bujumbura, Burundi. So it's not been easy, man. I've been in many situations where I got my finances running dry. I'm telling you, bro. I've been actually exhausted. I've exhausted my finances or my budgeting a lot of times, man. And you are left stranded. You are left, okay, thinking, what do I do now? You are maybe in a foreign country. You don't know what to do. But yeah, it's not easy being a full-time YouTuber, because in that time, I remember at that time I was actually not monetized. My YouTube channel wasn't monetized. So you can imagine taking a decision, because I was working and I quit my job for YouTube. Anyways, I didn't quit voluntarily. Guys. We had a problem with my supervisor, with my boss, and then you know, it didn't work out, and then I had to quit. So when now I left my job, instead of looking for another job, I opted to go independent and build a YouTube channel. So instead of looking for a new job, I went into YouTube full time. But bro, it's not been easy. I don't regret it, to be honest. I don't regret it, because through that I've been able to learn a lot. I don't regret that, but it's not been easy going full time on a YouTube career. And remember that journey of going full-time YouTuber. The YouTube channel is not monetized yet, so you can imagine traveling to Burundi, traveling in Kenya, with a YouTube that is not monetized. It hasn't been easy. So many times I've run dry my finances, but it is what it is. It's what I chose to do. I don't regret it. I just keep on pushing, man. I just keep on pushing. But we thank God because now we are monetized. So speaking of that, you can get a link. I think Gracie D can post the link. You can buy me coffee on the link that is gonna be posted. If you want to support this channel, you can always buy me coffee and support my channel, my travels. You can always super chat on this live stream or on my premieres, just to support my journey, support what I do. And most importantly, when you're watching my videos, please don't skip the ads. Gracie D is saying traveling isn't a joke, but it gives me self-satisfaction. I can't wait to get my finances right and travel more. Yeah, that is right. That is right. I think Gracie D can attest to that, because she's actually traveled in my own country of Rwanda more than I did, because she's been to every province, and I know she knows what I mean. Traveling is not a joke, guys. Yeah, man. Because it actually can drain your finances in a flash, just like that, man. Just like that. And most of the time, the budget that you make is not enough. Most of the time it ends up not being enough. Princess Elaine said, oh, I did know that. As far as I heard, palm oil is not healthy, but thank you, Joel, for that information. Yeah, Princess Elaine, on that documentary, actually I saw they started a propaganda of selling out palm oil not to be healthy, so that they could sell more of the vegetable oil to their people that now they were making, to make profits. That's what they do. They started actually a propaganda of saying palm oil is not healthy, so that they could make sales on the new oil that they had discovered, the vegetable oil. Because now, when they start that propaganda of saying it's not healthy, few people are gonna be opting to buy palm oil. They'll go for that vegetable oil. And remember, palm oil has no cholesterol, guys. Yeah. Wow. The Gracie D says, wow, 50 subs, you are already traveling. Yeah, man, 50 subs and I was already traveling. That shows you how ready I was to take a risk and go full in. Gracie D, Noella says, how is Kenya, Grace? Kabatre to the world. Hello, Joel. Hello, Kabatre. Welcome to the live stream. Tell us where you're watching from. You can double tap the screen just to like the live. If you haven't, subscribe also to my channel. Thank you very much for joining. Tell us where you're watching from. Gracie D says it's good, Noella. At least the sun is coming out a bit. Yeah, the sun has been coming out actually, because now we are in the month of August, which is now the sun is coming out, that the cold is ending, because it's always cold in Kenya in July and in June. So now in August the sun is coming out. Gracie D, thank you very much for sharing the link to my Buy Me Coffee. Yeah, that you can always support me on that link, guys, by just buying me coffee. The best thing about Buy Me Coffee is that they only charge you like 1% of taxation, but super chats, they always take like 50%. So if you send $50 on super chat, we only receive $25. So but if you send like even if it's $10 on Buy Me Coffee, I'll receive maybe at least, let's say, $9 or $9.5. They only take 1%. Yeah, man. But if it was $10 on super chat, it's gonna be like you receive like $5, man, or even $4. They always slash a lot. Yeah, man. So yeah, we were talking about that journey. It's not easy to start a YouTube channel, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it. I would actually encourage you, if you want to start a YouTube channel, it's one of the way that you can work for yourself and get to work and earn from anywhere. So because it's a very nice way of earning, because you can earn as you travel, and that's well and good when the YouTube channel is monetized and it's getting views. But before that, I wouldn't advise you to actually stop working for this, man. YouTube is always up and down. You can have a month where you're making even a lot of money, and then the next month you don't even get the threshold, because you need to get a threshold of $100 for you to withdraw the money from YouTube. So that is how YouTube is. When you're starting, it's up and down, but after you build a successful channel, then you can think about leaving your job. Princess Elaine, because of what we were told growing up, we were told that we came from Africa back on the slave trade back in the day. Growing up, it's always been my dream to visit. Yes, Princess Elaine, come to Africa. Thank you very much. I actually appreciate your ancestors from Jamaica for always teaching you your roots, from your roots, or where you came from in Africa, because it's always good to know your roots. And I really applaud the ancestors of the Jamaicans. That is amazing, because that has kept the Jamaican community interested in Africa. I've seen so many Jamaicans actually visiting West Africa. Man, let me plead, come to East Africa. But for you, Princess Elena, I can see you planning a trip to East Africa. That is good. That is good. Thank you very much. I would say, man, most of the Jamaicans, if not all, their ancestry is from West Africa, countries like Ghana, Senegal, Nigeria. But to be honest, Africa is a big place. I know you guys have ancestry in West Africa, but come check us out, man. In East Africa, we have a lot to offer. A lot of things in East Africa, actually. It's the home of the safaris, is in East Africa, man. Landscape, beautiful landscapes, man. White sandy beaches. A lot of things to offer in West Africa. Places like Diani Beach, in Mombasa, Kenya. Places like Zanzibar in Tanzania. Places like the Serengeti and the Masai Mara. You can enjoy the safari and have a great time. East Africa is a very beautiful place. Places like Rwanda, you can enjoy the beauty of the mountain range. Places like Uganda, you can enjoy the beauty of Lake Victoria and the lot. Yeah, so East Africa is a very, very super developing place. And I think East Africa is also one of the most stable regions after the southern part of Africa, in Africa, because I do believe these countries in the southern part of Africa are the most stable, actually, region in Africa. Places like Namibia, Botswana, South Africa, Zambia, those countries, it's very rare to hear that they have a civil war or they have any kind of instabilities. I think East Africa comes second to that. Maybe soon it will be number one. Yeah, so Princess Elaine, again, I welcome you to visit East Africa and Rwanda. Yemen, and check out Burundi if you can. Yeah, hello my friend Noella. Yes, Princess Elena is saying hi to Noella. I have interacted with Jamaican Gracie D, says in person, and oh my, Jamaican people are very nice, welcoming, and easy to talk to. Yeah, very true. I've also interacted with a Jamaican. I think my first Jamaican to interact with, it was this YouTuber called Jamaican Uncle. I think if you are, I think you guys know Jamaican Uncle. I don't know if Elaine, you know Jamaican Uncle. I've interacted with Jamaican Uncle back in the village of Nyabohanse when he was traveling in Nyabohanse and visiting Mara place. I think he's the first Jamaican person I've interacted with. Maybe I've come across Jamaicans, but I've not been able to interact with them as I did with Jamaican Uncle. And they're very good people, very nice to talk to, easy to talk to. They are always fun. They always have they're full of lots and lots of love and lots of jokes. Yeah, Jamaicans are very, very good people. Thank you for that information, Joel. I appreciate. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, Princess Elaine. And again, I want to thank you for your support on this channel. Thank you very much for supporting this channel, Princess Elaine. It's amazing actually to see you always coming back to watch my videos and leave very sweet comments. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. You are one of my my most supportive subscribers on my channel. And again, you are from Jamaica, just as I was saying. My most supportive Jamaica subscribers are from Jamaica. Not saying that I don't have other subscribers who support, but a big portion of you guys who support me are from the Caribbeans, the Jamaica. And most of the time those from the US are Jamaicans, living in the US or living in the UK or living in Canada. Yeah, so that is it, guys. That is the challenges of starting a YouTube channel. It's not easy, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it. So my next destination, do you guys want to hear where I plan to visit next, or should I keep it as a surprise? Tell me, guys. Tell me if you want to hear that, or I should keep it as a surprise, man. And you'll just find out when I reach there. I'll show you, yeah, the destination on my videos. Yeah, so I was just sipping on a cup of water. Yeah, because I was losing my breath there. No, my mouth was getting dry from talking and talking. Yeah, Mr. Kibi, you are saying they also have great food, though spicy. Yeah, we were with Mr. Kibi just the other day celebrating Jamaican independence. And to be honest, man, if you don't do spicy food, but you better not try Jamaica. But to be honest, Jamaican food is not as spicy as West African food. Janet Gardiner, hello from Jamaica. Oh, wow. Hello, Janet Gardiner. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. You are watching us from Jamaica. Where exactly, to be exact, in Jamaica are you watching us from? Are you watching us from Kingston? Are you watching us from Negril? Are you watching? Where are you watching us? Let us know. Let us know. We love you. Happy Independence to you, Janet Gardiner from Jamaica. Princess Elaine said, I'm watching while working. Sorry if I don't answer some of your questions. It's okay, Princess Elaine. Thank you very much for joining. I know it's still early in the US and you guys are still working, and I appreciate you joining this live stream. Thank you very much, Princess Elaine. Dixon Apollo, I like your advice, Joel. Don't give up. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Yeah, that is true, man. There is no giving up. Once you start something, always give it time, man. Give it time, because otherwise you never know what could have been. Because if you give up too soon, then you'll never know what it could have been or what it could have turned into. So we keep on pushing. If you are a YouTuber, I advise you to keep on pushing, man. Keep on pushing, keep on producing videos. It doesn't matter if you're producing good or bad videos. Just focus first on consistency, and then from there, after you are consistent, always work on your quality, the quality of your videos, just to give a better experience to your viewers, man. So always work on improving one thing at a time. This is always my philosophy. I don't do everything at a go. I always work on improving one thing at a time, man. I just look at my last video, my previous video, and I see, okay, what can I improve from that? I just see at my last trip, maybe my last trip, guys, as you guys know on this channel, my last trip was in Rwanda. So I just look at it, man. Okay, I did this trip in Rwanda. Maybe I didn't get the views that I was expecting. So what can I improve from that now that I'm in Kenya? Yeah, man, I'm a YouTuber from Rwanda, Gardener. If you're just, I know you are just joining my, and if you are new on this channel, please subscribe. Double tap the screen to like the live stream. I'm a YouTuber from Kigali, Rwanda, and also from Bujumbura, Burundi, because I'm a half Burundian, half Rwandan. But I'm currently now traveling in Nairobi, Kenya. There is so much content on this channel for you guys to enjoy. And you guys who have just recently subscribed to my channel, you can go back and watch my very beginning videos. You know, you can enjoy videos from Burundi, you can enjoy videos from Tanzania, Mwanza, you can enjoy videos from Rwanda, you know, and now videos from Nairobi. And soon we're gonna be going to another new destination, guys. So keep watching, hit the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever I actually, you know, upload a new video. Yeah, man. So Gracie D is saying, to be honest, starting my channel is the best decision I ever did. True, I can attest to that also. Starting a YouTube channel is very good, actually. You know, if you're working, it doesn't hurt. Just start the YouTube channel and you know, look at a niche. You can be doing even beauty on the channel. You can do traveling like I do on the channel. You can do real estate. You can do talk show. You can do reaction. There is so much that you can do on a YouTube channel. Janet Grodina is saying hello, one love from Jamaica. Yeah, man, one love to you, Janet. Gracie D, hello, Janet. Yeah, happy Independence. That is true. Yeah, today is Independence Day for Jamaica. We celebrate you, our Jamaican brothers, again. Happy Independence Day to you guys from the Caribbean and from Jamaica. Yeah, man. So very soon I hope to make it to the famous Jamaican island. Man, I love the beach. For you guys on my channel, you know how much I love the beach, man. I was born in a landlocked country, so whenever I am at the beach, I become like a little kid. Very excited and you know, very happy. So one of the reasons why I want to visit Jamaica, apart from the people being very nice and very, you know, very Afrocentric and very patriotic, and one of the reasons is about the beaches, man. The lagoons. I've seen the lagoons, the Jamaican lagoons. I can't wait to come and visit your beaches, man. The 1 mile, is it the one? It's the 7 mile beaches in the grill, I think. I need to visit there, man. The 7 mile beach, you know, there's so much to enjoy, man, when you're a beach person in Jamaica. So very soon I'm coming to Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean to enjoy that beautiful weather, you know, beautiful sandy beaches. It's a different vibe. I know there's so many countries right now in Jamaica having a lot of festivals and carnivals. You call them carnivals. I don't know if a carnival and a festival is the same thing. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I've seen like in Barbados they're having a carnival. In Trinidad and Tobago they had one. In Tijuana they're gonna have one. So it's a time of celebration. So I like how you guys celebrate your culture, man. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful, very beautiful. So guys, thank you very much for watching this live. It was a catch up, and you know, just to wish you guys in Jamaica. Happy independence to you guys. Thank you very much for watching this live, man. I'm gonna call it a night, but very soon I'm gonna start doing one live stream every week, just to catch up with you guys and to bring you more content. So if you have not watched the video where I was celebrating the Jamaican independence, please go watch it, guys. After this live stream, go and click on it, man. Support, leave a comment, tell me where you're watching from. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Thank you, Gracie D, for being a good moderator on this channel. Thank you, Princess Elaine, for always coming to support, my videos and leaving comments. Janet Gardiner, big up yourself in Jamaica. One love. Dixon Apollo, thank you very much for joining today. Mr. Kibi, thank you very much, bro. We've been doing a lot with you, walking around Nairobi. It's Noella, thank you very much for checking in into the live stream. Kabatra to the world, thank you very much for joining. Thank you all for you guys who joined this live stream. So I'm gonna end it from here. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye bye.